What's been up, guys? When I killed Hungerbox in Mafia, did you have a clue it was Mafia? So this is pretty funny. One, I'm a broken ass Mafia player. Both all Mafia and Villager. Two, yes, I know that. I had a hunch that well, like, it's all like playing the percentages. In Mafia, you can never be right 100% of the time. It's like kind of like poker almost. And basically, from what I've watched and heard, and also playing, Hungerbox is like kind of a terrible villager. He's just really good at creating chaos. And he's a pretty good actor in Goliath, so like he's a dangerous Mafia, but like he's actually a pretty bad villager. So like killing him is a really high value play in like almost every way. Oh, what's up, Waffles? Young Waff, Big Waff. And what happened was, if you look at the VOD, you'll see me like, oh, I'm not gonna kill someone, and then I was like, fuck, wait, I'm gonna die round one. I'm actually for sure gonna die round one. And even if I wasn't gonna die round one, I would have used the fact that I kill Hungerbox right out of the gate to establish me as a villager, and then create a mix-up with it, like, should you try to kill Leffen, should you not try to kill Leffen? And you have the medic, which is most likely alive round one. So yeah, it was just a percentage play. Some people say like, oh, Leffen cheated, whatever. But if you look at the VOD, both of the cops, both the party cop and the normal cop, both checked H-box. It's actually fucking insane that none of them used that fact. But I mean, the village, the town in both my games were fucking awful. I actually carried both games so hard. But yeah, like, honestly, it's a lot of game theory in Mafia and being logical. Having people reads is important, but it's not everything. It's really important to like to understand how people think and how people act, and then once you have a good read, you need to convince people with logic, and you need to theorize on how voting out this person will affect the game and what people died, how it matters. Then you can bluff on literally everything, and you can make intentionally bad plays with as both Mafia and like medic, cop, and stuff like that to confuse people. But generally, especially when you can assess the fact that everyone's low level in Mafia at Summit, everyone's fucking awful, honestly, except for like me, Armada. I think Crunch had played it before. Caitlyn, I think Caitlyn has like a good game theory understanding, but not so much like people read slash hunch or like convincing people. But yeah, so you can just assess the fact that like people are gonna play the obvious play 99% of the time. Most people aren't good enough at lying at Summit to actually pull off a fake roll or something like that. Sue's pretty bad. Lucky was probably worse. But Zoo actually saved someone sometimes, so like just doing that makes it better, in my opinion, than some of the worst. I'll say like this. I think if Armada played more with the Summit people, I think it could be my level. When I play with Armada, at least before, like it's been a while. But before when we played in Sweden, Armada was like a really good villager slash cop. But other than that, I don't think there's anyone on my level in Mafia. I'm probably definitely for sure worse than people from the town, Charlie and stuff like that. Shut up, Norwalk Bat. It's no excuse. It's no excuse. D1, I think D1 is probably actually the worst. I at least think D1 is like the worst talent. Like D1 has just been bad, drunk or not drunk, cop, medic, Mafia, villager. Like he has been proven bad at every role, despite having the chance to like learn them several times. I think this is a friend of D1's. He also gets way too emotional for no reason. Even though before that game where he basically executed himself by going on West Balls, like even that before that round when I talked to him, I told him don't be so emotional. No, like honestly, West Balls played fucking terrible like that round. People don't understand. Like people think it was good. It was a good play to go out as medic round one. Are you fucking kidding me? Like. Oh my god, like he basically gave away a role round 1 when he is likely to save himself. Like, so the medic night 1 almost always will save himself. So going out as medic round 1 day to defend yourself just shows that, like, if you need to rely on that fact, then you're fucking bad most of the time. Like, you should be able to convince people to vote for D1 without having to role reveal, basically. And the thing is, he said like, oh, I saved Leffen, you know? And the worst part is that it's like, the Mafia could just kill me. I was lucky because I played good enough to where I'd already pointed out both Mango and Ice, and I also said if they kill me, then notice who I was on. So I basically played extremely well to outplay the situation to where they couldn't just like outright kill me. Even then, I was right enough to where they could have like killed me and then said like, oh, it was the obvious play. So if Mango was the Mafia, they shouldn't do this. He's too smart or whatever. Yeah, like, it was honestly a bad play. And then the day after, he said that he saved himself. But the fucking Mafia didn't kill him for some reason. Like, 100% of the time, the play there for the Mafia is to just double tap West Balls. Night 2. Since he would die for sure, and he hadn't had any accusations enough to where killing him would be suspicious or anything. Wes should not have died because he got accused of D1. And then fucking Mango, like, Mango did the worst role reveal of all time. Like, yeah, he got super lucky with Scar, because Scar got killed as cop, but like, it was honestly so bad. Like, in so many ways, he was like, oh yeah, who did you check? Like, well, 2 people, even though there was 3 nights. And then the day after, like, okay, Mango, who did you check? It's like, or no, the question was, did you check someone? Like, did you check someone? That's a fucking stupid question. The Mango went, yes, and it was Caitlyn. She's Mafia. Like, who the fuck announced that? Like, if you check someone as cop and you want to go out, you fucking go out. Like, the second the night's over, you're like, Caitlyn's Mafia, get fucked. That's how Mango would have done it. And then he would say, and her. He wouldn't say, Caitlyn's Mafia. And then it's even worse because despite the fact that he super obviously, and Lucky should know this because he has known Mango for way too fucking long, super awkwardly said that she was Mafia, even then, Lucky didn't fucking realize that she was Villager. Despite that the fake cop that they realized was the fake cop accused her of being Mafia. You seriously think that's a fucking likely chance that a Mafia fake accuses another Mafia of being Mafia? Like, what the fuck? There's 3 Mafia, you think that's an actual play you could do? After Ice had already died because they lost the kill power, so they also knew that Ice died. No shame banger. They're watching some Music Armada stream. Oh my god, dude. They're Sith Lords. They actually are. They argue in such absolutes. They're like, yeah, my Fox is better. I mean, Fox is the best. Falco is blah blah blah, and I'm only good because of that. Blah blah. They honestly, they're so extreme. They really are. They're like, yeah, you're supposed to play this matchup patiently. Like, oh, how do I get better in Peach versus Marth matchup? Like, you have to play patiently. That's the only thing. Maybe I'm just way worse than them and know way less about the game, and I'm a Fox player, you know, so what would I know? But I just feel like people in general are way too arrogant about how much we've discovered and know about this game. Dude, the cell is fucking amazing, actually. I can't wait to play more. I'm just playing melee so I can be the best and fuck Armada in DS. I mean, win the tournament and not get wrecked. Breath of the Wild is amazing, but I'm also like more in love with melee than ever. I don't know, dude. I'm falling in love with Fox. It's always just been a tool for me. Now I'm beginning to see the light. Toya. Stitch face. I've actually never been to Texas. Do I need to be ready for the by Jesus and our one true God, Donald Trump? Oh my God! If I had an SD there, that would actually been cool. What am I trying to do here? Double smash guy into tank. There we go. It would be so cool, dude, if you could actually pull that off. See that? See what happens there? Oh my god, it's actually the dirtiest tech ever. I wonder how close they can be. Well, I guess downer also works if they're this close. No, like if you wanted to tech this, you would have to press tech before. But I mean, honestly, even then.